Gran Turismo 7, and ever since I unlocked that Toyota Supra with the crazy wide body that we drove, the classic Skyline as well, absolute beauty, I've been craving to unlock 2 more cars available in this mode, and quite frankly, the last 2 that I'm interested in. So allow me to introduce you to the cars we've got. The AE86, this is properly nice sounding as well. Look at the beautiful interior, the super simple. I can't get a word in because it sounds so freaking good. This makes me want, like, I say cheap, you know, these days, not really. I just want something like this, man. It's so nice. It could be rough on the outside. I don't care. It's beautiful. All the cars, interiors, they're just nicer. Also, how about a little bit of the V8 motor? That light looks really weird. Oh my god. So to unlock these cars, you must do the new power pack mode. And so I did just that. Now, I've got a couple of moments from the full stream. You can actually go and check this full stream out, and I'll link it at the end of this video. But this part right here, when I was racing along, was probably the most infuriating thing. The oval racing, actually really fun. It's the first time I've kind of done a draft race where basically it's not actually about the car's performance. You're all just drafting and overtaking each other. However, this happened. Like Need for Speed, they built the garage and just didn't use it. Why? You motherfucking... Beyond that, the new formula that I've got in actually doing these events is pretty much... I will skip the practice completely. I will then jump into the actual qualifier and use that as a 2 or 3 lap to get an idea. And sometimes the qualifying seems easier in the faster cars, even though the faster cars should have higher competition. Anyway, overall, pretty good experience. I enjoy this mode a lot, and the progression going forward for the future games, I actually don't hate this. This could be what they do for the future. Anyway, the reason I played, because I don't really care about the actual racing, I want the cars. And something I really didn't understand about this car was how, like, grippy the thing felt. And the way I say grippy, I mean, like, understeery. This thing was properly understeery in the races. Maybe it's a little bit tuned differently than the one we actually get. No, it's still really understeery. It's absolutely wild. Like, it's not something I expected from this car at all, considering it's the AE86. So anyway, let's turn off the traction control. It's definitely pushing from the rear, that's for sure. Anyway, it's such a cool little car. You know, maybe my next car purchase, I'm kind of trying to figure out what car I want next. Maybe I buy something that's just kind of like this. Like, maybe I get like a Pulsar, something like that. That would be pretty sick, because then I'd have the Stagia, the Skyline. Maybe that kind of makes sense. Anyway, this car is super cool, and usually in these cars, they've had customization added. That is something I care about tremendously. And I have to say again, I really enjoyed my time doing the races in this, unlocking the car, learning to drive new cars that are tuned by people that know what they're doing. I'm gonna completely bottle this. Oh, it's fine. The brakes are pretty good. And I gotta be honest, I find a little nice flow once I get into doing these races, and the reward is enough for me to actually want to do it. And that's kind of bizarre because Forza Horizon, for example, I don't bother with the weekly challenges, and I think it's maybe because the reward of the quality of the cars in this game so insane, not just in like the model, but also the customizations in there, usually pretty nice. Who am I kidding? I know exactly why. When it comes to cars that are like special, a special version of a car that's in the game, that's something I want to unlock, and Gran Turismo did it to me in a way that I don't think really any other game's done since probably like Need for Speed. I can't even tell you which one. Anyway, so far, it's pretty nice. I love the sound of it. We need to like see if we can get it to sound a little bit more as well, because it sounds good. They did a really nice job. It sounds like it sounds similar to the normal Gran Turismo noise, but it's got enough difference to where it's quite unique. Anyway, I'm going to win this race. Watch it, Alpha. You are in trouble. Move out the freaking way. Why are you braking so hard? He's actually doing all right, to be fair. This is going to be a close battle. The battle of the small cars. The Alpha's pretty nice, actually. The Alpha would be a good car as well. It's not really old, though, is it? Hold it. 2008. Bloody hell, it is. It is a little old. Come on, 86. Come on, 86. Look how grippy it is. It makes no sense, but it looks stunning. We're about to make it even better. The mileage is kind of funny. 200 miles is what I've done today. Oh, the music in this game. Oh, that is lovely. Is this with the Christmas music? Maybe it is. Right, engine swap straight away. So we can swap in MR2. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no on that one. It's a decent swap though. No wide body. That's disappointing. It's already got one. I know, it's just kind of funny. We could change the wheels. Don't really want to do it. We could change the look of it if you so please. I think I will. What in the... you know, I don't think I'm going to go with that. And you can make it black and a little bit smaller. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm going to keep that as it is. I'm going to keep that as it is. And I'm going to keep that as it is. You are so welcome for the... I really expected a little bit more from this. I'm going to be honest. Last time I didn't look at the extra bits like the bonnet stuff, if you so wish to. The tow hook, if you... No roll cage. Other? What about other? We can fix the lights. All right, give them 5,000. We could put some plate on it. We can do the front grille. That's pretty sick. No, I kind of like it as it is. They really skimped on the options is basically my summary of this car so far. But let's see if it still has the weird understeery handling once we throw all of our money at it in the performance customization. So come quick see, we have got carbon. Yep, a little bit of that. I want to kind of keep the standard engine just in that it sounds really nice. We can supercharge it. The high-end supercharger bringing us quite significantly up. Not like a crazy amount. Kind of expected a little bit more, but it's going to sound pretty nice, that's for sure. Let's see where we end up. Whoa, wait. We can have the high-end RPM turbocharger too. Yeah. Okay. Change my mind. 810 kg, 352 horsepower. That's good. That's decent. I kind of want to see what it would like in different colors before we jump on the track. So, you'll see what I decide. If you thought I was going to stick with the green, you are correct. It just looks really nice, and I did not want to change it. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty good sounding. Still understeers like a damn pig. It's kind of weird. It sounds... I'm going to be honest, worse. I kind of curious as to what the supercharger would have sounded like, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and complain. It doesn't sound that bad. It sounds a little bit more generic now, but holy, she a little bit more aggressive than she was before, that's for sure. I have also put the aero all the way, and I put hard tires on. You see that? See, it says hard, because people usually shout at me for using the best tires. Of course I'm going to use the best tire and use the worst tires. You think I'm crazy? You think I don't mind? You think I don't know what I'm doing? I know what I'm doing. Just a damn Ferrari F40 being walked on by an AE86 straight away. Yeah, I really do appreciate these cars that they added to the game. I'm kind of sad that I've now unlocked the cars that I actually care about in the pack. Like, I was looking forward to... They really should implement some, long-term goal cars like that in the future. It's just nice that back in the day, they had the Audi R8. Ooh! On Midnight Club. It was on Midnight Club. The R8, where you had to do all the challenges. The Diamond P12. Those are probably some of the most memorable cars to me from games. And they're nothing particularly special when you actually unlock them. But you're like, damn, I worked so hard to get this and it feels good. Like they were like a bonus reward. I want more of that in my life, to be honest. So if we can have more of that in GT8, I will be very, very happy. Just the base game, though. I think everyone should be able to experience these cars, but, you know, I'm not going to complain too much. They have added pretty much every car into the game without having to pay for it. If you play a lot of it, you don't need to pay type of thing. So, and they haven't gone the crazy GTA route, so that's, you know, that's nice. Jesus! That is rapid. It's still such a much more safe and balanced car than I thought. I'm kind of curious why. I haven't really done anything spectacular with it. I upped the aero. Ooh, that was it clearly not as good as when it was standard, but it's still really good. A very nice balanced car that drives very, very well. I'm pretty happy with that. That's good. Now it's time for the other one, which I suspect is going to be a little different. Most people would feel wrong ripping this apart, but not me. This wide body car, this could, you know what? This could be Razor's Mustang. Just like the M3 bring back Razor in Need for Speed, okay? Give him a wide body version of a road car. So like the M3 GTR, give it the Mustang version of it. That is a brilliant idea. Bring back Razor with the Mustang. Thank you very much. You are welcome. The man was clearly down for it. It's in the game at the end of Unbound. No wide body, no engine. Kind of makes sense. And there are parts here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I was expecting some. That's why we're here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered. Right, we've got Type A. Oh, it's a bit of a bigger split at Type B. Fully blocks it off like kind of race car style. That's really sick. I like that quite a... So far, so good. Don't quite understand the point. More holes looks kind of cool though, so I'm gonna go for that. The rear, you can remove basically where the plate goes. Makes it a little bit more race car, doesn't it? I think I prefer it being there. It almost looks like just a low poly car when you remove that. Anyway, we didn't reduce the polygons. We can remove the wing, give it a Type A, or give it a custom wing. Again, not hugely exciting, but I think the car as it stands is super sick. The wheels on it, also pretty nice. Don't feel the need to change that. So let's have a look. I just saw a restore button. I didn't even know that was there, to be honest. So that's pretty cool. Let's go to special colors. I think I really... Oh, the carbon. Why is that so sick? I wonder if anyone's made a Razor livery. I'm kind of curious now to go and search. I will do that. But maybe for the first time... Oh, the yellow is kind of cool. We'll start with that. Can you download liveries in this game? I'm sure you can. Right. I would do some shouting here because you've got the M3 coming up before the actual Mustang, which makes no damn sense whatsoever. But it says, needs to be wanted over... It doesn't say Razor's M3, right? It doesn't say Razor's M3. Most wanted. Razor for the win. Okay, you didn't say it's Razor's M3, so that's fine. This, by the way, holy crap. The ride? No. Anyway, right. We've got Razor's Mustang. Now, is that... Oh. We've also got this version. I wonder if I can just apply like a different... Can I use this? Can I have? Thank you. No. Can I not put it? Oh, please. That's kind of dumb. I should be able to put Razor's livery on this from another Mustang. I don't care if it doesn't fit. It'll fit pretty generally, right? Man, what the frick? Right, let's do the performance. We have got nothing on this page. We've got nothing on this page. I mean, we got the NOS, but like nothing. Exhaust is done. Supercharger. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Now we are supercharging some. Did that jump to 1,000 horsepower from 800? Right, no brakes upgrades. Pretty scary. I am putting softs on this. I don't care. I'm doing it. Can't do carbon ceramics. Mate, I am toast. Absolute toast. Let's see the transmission because we're going to need that to tune. We've got 200 more horsepower. I eat hatchbacks for breakfast. And that is all the customization. That's basically it. You've been covered. You know what to expect. And that's why we're here. Showing you how it's done. I had a lot of fun on the Daytona race. So I'm back at the Daytona race. We're going to jump in and give ourselves more downforce. Ooh. No. I'm going to keep it kind of as it is because we need like a bit of a balance. I don't know how fast it can go. Let's just assume that that's probably enough. The crowd looks really good. Like it's blurred, but like that's kind of like smart. Hey, this is a nice track. Come on then, Stang. Let's see how this goes. The yellow... Without the black bit at the back, it looks kind of weird. What the Vision GT hell is... This is some BS right here. This is some absolute BS. I think I can do it by drafting, though. Yeah, it's kind of like a fun experience to just kind of work on the drafting. It kind of reminds me of back in the day in the crew when you would do the challenges, draft... I can't hear! They're all over the place. I need Sophie. Where's first place? Oh, for God's sake. Anyway, let's see how I can catch up. That's actually a little fun little chat. What the? It's just a different type of racing. And you know what? I get it. I appreciate it. Getting ready for the Crew Motorfest NASCAR update. I mean, I guess realistically, I should have probably removed the wing and stuff. You can make a proper NASCAR with this, and that's really cool. You can blank it out at the front. The lights kind of seem like they're not real. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh my God, I'm gonna do it. That Vision is Peugeot. Looks like a Lamborghini. Yeah, these lights don't look real. I think they're like stickers. Oh, no. Oh, good. 3 laps is not enough. I want to do like 50. It's really just precise. And it almost feels like a very un-American type of racing. I feel like drag racing is American racing, whereas oval racing, I don't know, it feels like too precisioned. I guess if you think about it, it's the like simpler version of like racing on a racetrack, right? Sorry. Anyway, when you've got lots and lots of land and it is very, very cheap by comparison to the rest of the world, you make a big oval. I got the fastest lap. That's a good car for 1,000 horsepower though. 1,000 horsepower? Yeah, that's nice. I kind of feel like I want more though. Man, give it the Razor livery. God damn. I'm not really sure I would use this for much else. That wing is insane though. Oh, I thought the wing was meant to be black. I painted the end cards, but not the middle of the wing. Right, there is one other thing that I did unlock while also doing the big event DLC thing. Ignoring all of these, I have got some roulette tickety things to unlock. Let's do it in order. We'll start with the 3s, and you're going to see some amazing... I'm going to do some Forza gambling. Hell yeah. It hasn't really processed to me. Like, this is basically the wheel spins, right? Like, I've previously thought about it, but I've not thought about it in a long time. This is basically like the wheel spins. But they do, to be fair, require a little bit more effort to actually unlock. So I kind of prefer them in that way. But let's see how we actually get on. What is this one going to be? Is it going to be the Porsche? Usually, it's the engine. Kind of wish they did the actual engine that you unlocked and not just a random whatever it is. Civic. We are now doing a 6-star. What is... This is all not good. Don't give me the... And it's going to be for some obscure car that I don't care about. What are you for? Fair ladies, and this is the final one. Another 6-star. Give me the gold. I don't really care about anything else. Give me the money. Give me... I thought I was going to go for the little one there. That's probably what? Like... Whoa, that's decent. Huh.